Hello there, Sky Children.
No, we're not starting this like a That Game Company promo thing on Instagram. So, this is a forewarning. This is not, like right now, you're hearing music right now. This is not going to be happening for long. So, there's a small issue. This is a post-recording after what I have recorded today, and I just rendered the video that is this, part 3. And unfortunately, for some reason, the audio for the game did not record, which is really, really, really annoying to me because my voice is there. And while I was using OBS, I use OBS to record this stuff. I was using OBS, and everything, like I'm looking at it right now, is recording totally fine for the game audio. While I was playing before, I could see the game audio totally fine, and I was also getting the game audio totally fine in my headset. So the fact that the game audio did not record for part 3, which, spoilers, is a very interesting part, and kind of important, kind of really sucks, and is kind of a doy moment. Like, come on, I don't have this issue with games, let alone on the PlayStation. Either PS4 or PS5, I never really had audio issues with the games itself, and there wasn't any audio issues on my end. So, I don't know what OBS is doing. I hope the game audio is playing right now. I'm going to double check that before I attach this to the front of today's video. So, yeah. Unfortunately, no game audio for this. I'm going to double check next time before that happens again, because the previous two were totally fine and nothing's changed. So it's just OBS has a weird glitch. It mainly happens to me when, and I'm not going to preamble this too fast because I want to get into the actual video for you to watch. With audio issues, most of the time this audio issue where it's like, oh, I'm seeing it in OBS and it's totally fine. I'm hearing it and it's totally fine. The only console I've ever had issues like that with is the GameCube. And that's pretty much the exact reason why I don't do a whole lot of GameCube stuff, is I can do GameCube stuff, but the audio is so finicky. And a couple years back, oh god, 4 or 5 years back now, when I did Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, there were a lot of times where I would be trying to record a segment and I'd get like 2 hours into gameplay and then randomly the audio would just cut. It just cuts, and it's something to do with the GameCube signal. It's really annoying, and I'd have to like redo 2 hours of gameplay from not saving or anything like that, because out of like mitigation risk stuff with the playthrough back then. And I did not know that this was going on. Like, this is the first time in my experience this has happened with the PlayStation 4 or 5. This is on PlayStation 5, but yeah. I'm just glad it's 2 hours instead of the 4 hours from the other day. So, my voice is still there, the game is still played, the game audio is just not there, and that's really, really a shame, and I can't really do anything about that. So, yeah, that's how it's gonna go today. I'm really... I will say, I'm kind of sorry. It's like, it's not my fault, but at the same time, it's just like, why OBS? Why? And funny, well, that's a funny thing, is that the weird audio glitches of the game itself won't be present. But, yeah. So, this is a good part, though. I recommend continuing to watch, please. It's a really fun one. It's really good. Some crazy stuff happens. And, yeah. So, thank you for this 5 minutes of your time for this weird, kind of unexpected thing. I threw this thing into Sony Vegas, and I was so disappointed to see that there was no audio while I'm mixing it. I'm just like, there's nothing. Where is it? Where is it? It's gone. There's nothing. It didn't do anything. I heard everything. It was there in the registry. But no. So, next time, part 4, I'm going to double check before we settle in for any long-term session. So, alrighty. Let's get on with it then. Lovely jubbly. Alrighty then. Today we're going to be playing some more Sky. Children of the Light. And I have spent some time since the last part doing a few cleanup things on my own in terms of playing the game. You might first off notice we finally have the pants. We finally have the pants. It took me 6 hours to get me these pants. I can't believe it took me 6 hours to get these pants. That's kind of insane. That's the runtime of a whole game. So, yeah. I have learned quite a bit of things since last time. First off, that it takes you 6 hours to get pants, but no. Where to begin? So first off, we have this cool little Hot Wheel of emoticons that I've set up. So we could be all flourishy and fabulous. We can do handstands now. I've gone ahead and played a bit on my own for, as I said, around 6-ish hours or so. Mostly just doing, because that's the thing, we're at the end of the game with that door unlocked last time. So I just thought, like, I'm just gonna go around, get some more of the spirits. I didn't get all of them. I only got a couple more. And we got some new and old emotes from last time. We're looking more like an owl every day. You might notice we have this cool harp. That is from a subset of season pass things that are now just available for people to do, but you can't get like all the special items. It's kind of like a sub-story thing that once I started it, I was like, okay, I don't want to continue any more of this until like we do it on part. We're probably not going to do it today. Today we're going to try and finish the main story. But if you take this boat into that tunnel, it leads you into the area where like they teach you how to use like instruments and stuff, and there's like a little sub story with that was apparently part of a season pass that is now just in the game. That's something I've learned as well from the map. We're going to open the map. I've went around to get a lot more of the main map pieces that we were missing. So a lot of like the Golden Desert. The graveyard area is really scary. The battlefield's pretty simple. We got the gateway for the wasteland. We got home. Home is actually that weird tropical island place we were at before last time that I didn't know what it was. We hadn't gotten the terminal there for it for the map. So now we do. I haven't done like any story stuff with any of like the side characters that you find in like the overworld map, like the guy we found over here last time. I filled out a lot. I didn't realize the prairie area was so massive. There are multiple areas here, and I did get all of the spirits in this area specifically. There's virtually, the weird part is that we'll get here eventually in some part, but like the Prairie Peaks and the Sanctuary Islands are really, really, really massive areas in the game, and they're really nice to hang out in. But there's no spirits in them. There's just like the spirits, like there are spirits, but there's not the expression spirits, the ones that teach you like expressions and have like little journey quests with them with like little narratives and maybe a cutscene or two. It's just it seems to be just the ones that teach you spells or magic. That seems to be what these dot ones do with the little dots over them. I did actually get into the Prairie Heights. This seems to be a modestly difficult thing to get into. You need like 12 people or something. Like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you need like 8, 9 people or so to get on there. And I went in there like earlier this morning, and there was nobody. There was like one dude in there waiting around. I left. I ended up going to the Prairie Peaks and like all around these other places and such. And then I came back a couple hours later and hung around for like maybe 5-10 minutes, and then there was a bunch of people that showed up and we went into it, and I got one of the spirits that seemed to, like, it's weird, there's a spirit that was here but he wasn't here. He just kind of teaches you an expression, but for some reason it's not here in the Prairie Heights menu. I'm not sure what the deal was with it, but we all learned an expression from him here. So yeah. I haven't been back in the forest. I have been into the valley area. I went to this citadel and got the spirits there. And I mainly went back into the valley because I didn't realize it until after the prairie, but the spirit that I needed to get the pants from was in the valley, and I knew it was, but I thought it was that disco dude that we got last time. It wasn't. So I spent some of the special candles on his like tree for redeeming like customizable stuff for your character, and that would have led me to a piano, which is still cool, but I don't want that right now. I wanted the pants. So I had to go find that spirit. I found that spirit. I gave them the special candles, and you may be wondering, well, you didn't have the special candles last time to fulfill that because you wasted them on the dude with the afro hair and who was dancing. And that is because right now in the prairie area, there is an event going on today where there are crystals. Like there's demons. I'm learning things while I'm playing this game. For anybody who's watching this who knows how this game works, I am learning quite a lot. I know more than you wish to know. So there are crystals embedded in the gateway to the prairie, and they actually there's an event going on in the Sanctuary Islands where there are crystals there's a mega eruption or whatever it is. It's an eruption, not like a small. It's a major event. It's not like a modest event. There's like different categories for events of like crystals that can land in an area, and then negative enemies spawn like crabs and other things. And I had to join a group of. I went and saw this while I was running around in the morning this morning, and I was the only one in this map, and nobody was there for like 15 minutes while I was there, so I just left. And I came back hours later, and there was like 6 other people here trying to solve this and get the crystals and the enemies all killed and stuff. And I ended up helping them with that, and we ended up winning, and we ended up getting more of the candles, the special candles. There are 2 types of candles in this game. There are the heart candles that are used as more of a normal currency that we get constantly. No, stop dancing. And we have the hearts, and then we also have these special candles. They're like ascension candles or reclaim candles. I forget what they're called. And that is actually a main point of the final area, is that final area is naturally the only place you can get them on your way to finishing the game. The only other way to get those candles seems to be these events with the crystal shards, not Steven Universe, occasionally occurring in any of the other realms. So, I will tell you, it is difficult having to fight with multiple other people online. It kind of reminds me of taking down Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean Online, to be honest. That's a really weird way to put it. But it's like when Davy Jones shows up, you need like 20 people on him. You need 20 people to bum rush Zerg him, because he is an unstoppable behemoth in Pirates Online from 20 years ago. That is kind of what this is. It's like there's an event going on in this realm, in this one small specific area of a map, and you need a bunch of people on their game to help you take it out to get this reward. Very MMO. I'm not used to that kind of gameplay. I remember that gameplay and doing that like 15, 20 years ago. I am not used to that gameplay. I found it really amusing. It sucked when I couldn't do it by myself, but when other people were there to help me with it, I was like, oh yeah, this is a very MMO game at this moment. This is the most MMO that this has felt. So I got that. I got a few more candles. I got the pants. We have the pants. We look wonderful in them. And I did test out the online thing with connecting to other like players. Stop dancing. Like connecting to other players. I talked with some people yesterday quite a bit on Discord. I recommended it. Some people had some questions who thought that this looked like an interesting game to them. I told them what it was. If they want to go play it, they can go play it. But yeah, there were a few people who do play this on that Discord, and everything I'd seen, like when you choose friends or Sky Codes, it kind of asks for a person's PSN or a single use room code. So yeah, like it's gonna, like when you click the Sky Code, you can enter a Sky Code here, and that is when you're in the friend menu, you can select a one-time use code to then give to somebody for them to input, and then you can join their game. I ended up taking a code from somebody else and they joined my game. So it does work. It is cross. That was my question. It's like, is this cross-platform? Can you do stuff like that? You can. I'm still not entirely sure if it's like a saved friend feature. I don't think it is, because it is like a one-time code kind of thing, and it like invalidates after a period of time after it's been used. So does it work is the thing. Does it work? Yes, it works. Is it perfect? No, but it works. If you know people who play this game, it's kind of like a temporary, like, well, that's just what it is. It's just kind of like a temporary key code to get in. It's like Minecraft or anything else that kind of does that kind of stuff with lands. So it does work. And yeah, today, the main point of today is we're going to be going through that big scary gate. And unfortunately, for people who may have watched the first two parts and are wondering, like, oh, and you have played this game, do you know how does he know how this game ends? Yes, I do, sadly enough, because I was looking up a bunch of stuff on how this game actually functions, looking at a bunch of developer things, and yes, I ended up seeing how this game ends. So that will not be a spoiler to me. Right now, I am just so happy I have the pants, and we're going to walk through this door. 1 second, though. We do also have a very interesting thing that I didn't realize was going to be in the base game. I know that these things occurred, but let's go back to the map. So, in the vault, there is an area, the Hall of Stories, that lets you go to, like, extra in quotation mark areas, new maps, things that were for the season packs of previous years and such. I didn't realize I would have access to that stuff. I thought that was all like temporary stuff that would be gone. And the semantics of it all is that the items you can get in those season passes, some of those are gone as of now. A lot of them are accessible through the traveling merchant, who is the guy at the front of town that owns the boat next to the boat we were up against before. And or you can just get them, like the cello thing that I want, that's like a seasonal thing. Apparently that's kind of one of those things that kind of rotates in and out. So I can still get that because that's something from a season pass from like 2 years ago. So I would like to try getting that at some point, probably next time. But yeah, getting to the point of it, there are like the areas like the Crescent Oasis, which is like a Sakura festival kind of Shintoist map. I find it very nice to look at. A little bit of a shame me getting here and getting the map piece for it, because there was a little bit of story plot at the beginning of this one. And then we have Moomin Valley. And this blew my mind because I enjoy Moomin. I liked the Moomin cartoon. I still haven't played that frickin' Snufkin game. I have it physically for the Switch. I need to play that game at some point. We will be playing that this year at some point. But I like Moomin a lot, and I'm really surprised. I'd seen like little snippets of like, okay, there's something Moomin related with this game. There's a whole map. There was a whole season pass apparently for this, and that's amazing. And we can still access that. So eventually we will do Moomin in this game. There's also one for like the Little Prince. I don't know anything about the Little Prince, but yeah, that's fascinating. This will date when I'm recording this, but I just want to bring this up as well. Apparently, we're in a weird interim period right here in the middle of January. That's when I'm recording this right now and when I'm playing this right now. This is probably going to go up, I'm going to assume at the end of January. I want to do some more Ghost of Yotei before I put this up. And we're in a weird interim period where there's no season pass right now. A season pass ended like a week ago or so, and now it's like a weird break time for the game where there's nothing going on. That might explain why there's not as many people playing the game. I am seeing plenty of people, but there are some parts of this game that I'm seeing just like nobody in. And like even right now, it's just kind of empty here. I'm assuming they're all up at the front, or maybe not. But there is a new season pass coming out this next Friday, so I'm assuming traffic in the game is going to pick up again when that happens. I don't know what it is, but it's apparently going to release on the 16th. So I'm going to take a look at it, and it's only $10. If it seems worthwhile, I might consider picking that up. I'm not sure on that though. That's going to come down to whether or not if I'm still like really, really in the mood to play this in a week. But yeah. So in any case, that is everything for today. I think for a preamble. So I may as well set up a few things about this doorway. So I do know how this game roughly ends. I don't know like all the details about it. I just know the functions, and the functions are what kind of concern me, because I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to, for anyone who's watching this and doesn't know, I'm not going to spoil it. This is a rare charity moment on my part of just not spoiling something like that. We're going to give the Eye of Eden a go and see how it goes. If we lose everything, if we die, because you can die in this game. If we die, I'll be disappointed a lot, but we will survive. Okay, okay, we already have the map stone here. Right, so this is where we left off last time. I have like 48 wings. And we might have some help from other players along the way. I'm not sure. I would hope so. Because this is, funny enough, if we like quit out of the game, if we go to like the PlayStation menu right now or anything, the game is going to lock itself. I had to look that up. I was like, what happens if we like try to bail out of the mission while we're here? We can't do that now. We're already in it. And the game will actually lock itself and not let us go to any of the other regions, apparently. This is all what I've read. So... oh, that is the mythical rocks that I've heard of, huh? Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, you've got to be kidding me with those. Hey, guys, could you help a friend out? I love how the audio glitch is still here. It never left. I'm kind of looking to follow these guys. They're talking with each other. I don't know why it's making me jump so high. But yeah, this is a very difficult. It seems like the terrain is a real part of the challenge here. The wind, things being thrown at you. There are, what are they called? Dark dragons. The weird, as the community apparently calls them, krill. I thought they looked a bit more insectoid than they looked shrimpish, but I guess people think that they look shrimpish. Okay, we're at 51. How are you guys doing? One of your guys died? There were like three of you. The Eye of Eden. Push into the darkness. Into the depths. Okay. Yeah, there's the krill. There's the dark dragon. They sell plushies of this thing on TGC's website. This very much is one of those games where it. This is a weird thing to kind of bring up now, but this is very much one of those games that has like an insular user base where this was, and it's probably very evident in the first part of this. In retrospect, it is to me as the player, but if you don't like, if you go into this game not knowing anything about it, it's going to be really confusing. There's going to be a lot. It's a lot. But the game itself inherently also gives you very little to go off of, and you're just kind of along for the ride. This game very much seems to cater towards people who have been playing it for a few years, or at least for some time. There's not really any marketing for this thing. I learned about this through word of mouth, and other people are now learning about it through word of mouth from me, which says a lot to me, because I know a lot of weird art games, and I have people, like friends, who know a lot of weird games that I've never heard about, and they've never heard about this. And yeah, this is a very insular kind of community game of people who know, and if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. It's kind of weird. I've never encountered that with an MMO. And yeah, like even the social media, I looked at like the Instagram accounts for this game and such, and that game company. It's like, it's good, but it very much is consistently like promoting stuff that's new and everything like that. There's not a whole lot of like introductory stuff that you would expect being pushed at all. Was I hit there? I think I might have inadvertently been hit by a rock. I'm going to stay here and heal for a second, because this seems to be on a cycle. These rocks are insane. Okay, we gotta move fast. I don't know how this is gonna go. I did look at a old map of this. Oh, come on, man. Get me in the pipe. All right, I think we lost maybe like one. I don't know how many we lost there. Every time we get hit by something in this game, we lose wings. They're choosing to fly all the way up there. I don't have the stamina for that, I believe. And there's also the dragons. Why? Oh man, there's like some weird physics going on here. We're like more floaty. I'm going this way to hide real quick. If we get hit by one of those things, it's going to be bad. I'm gonna kind of try to book it. Okay. Are we fine? We good? I'm leaning forward in my chair and I am petrified. Okay, we're in here. Oh, crabs. I hate these things. We're going to try and heal up near this fire. Okay. Honestly, we're like halfway there, I think. If what I remember the map I looked at this morning was right. This next area should be like the last, I think. I can't see anything here. Don't jump, you jerk. Okay. I would be very curious if those are other players or if that's just like environmental stuff. Okay. I see someone survived. Someone's up there. We're probably going to get hit, yeah. Okay, we need to get those wings back. We need to run for cover because we have just been spotted. Oh, we're touching the crystal. That's why we're getting injured by it. Never mind. Well, at least getting hit by the rocks is like keeping the krill off of us. We're not able to run from it, so we're just gonna have to brute force it. Can my character move, please? Thank you. Okay, we recovered a few. I'm totally fine. We have like 46 right now. Oh, okay. We did pretty all right there. Oh, there's another one too. Thank you. Oh, there's just more of them. Okay. We probably could have got to the next level if we had retained them all. Okay. There is no turning back past this point. Do you commit to entering? Yes. It's not like we can't go back anyway. The Eye of Eden. All right, this is actually the core final area. So this is where we try to get the candles. So we have to like activate the different like dead corpses up here essentially. You know, while all of this is going on. So we're going to enter. Oh, we're giving them our wings. Is this a big Red Bull commercial? Is this an advert for Red Bull? Is that the whole thing? We're going to get this map up here. I wonder if there's a map for the previous area then. It probably was. Yeah, it looks like there was. Ooh. Okay. Oh, these are the guys we met earlier. They're going for that one. I'm going to go for this guy. Oh, how many am I getting hit by? There's some weird... That's the thing. It's like there's some weird like server side stuff to this. So it's like it's a lot more jank than it seems to be. At least on my end, it's just like going kind of nuts. Okay, we're going to go for this guy. How? How? I'm facing against the rocks. Why am I losing? Oh, the candles just don't do anything up here. Okay. Okay. I think it's time we start heading towards the core. If that's what you could call that thing. Okay, we're stuck. We're stuck. Come on, game. There's some annoying lag with that. I'm kind of in the mood to just follow these guys at this point. I'm not sure where we're going here. It's just endless falling rocks. Still got hit by that. Yeah, they're getting hit by stuff too. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. Everything fine so far? We get this guy. Those guys are stuck back there. There's nothing directly behind us. Okay, they've caught up. All right, so we're doing this together. We're trying to do this together. I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for this one since I didn't get him. And you know what? We look pretty cool with these new pants doing all this, if I do say so myself. We're going to get a little wild here. We're going to go for these guys. I'm going to try to get to that one way over there. The game is punishing me for that. Where did they go? Okay, they're still stuck way over there. I'm stuck over here now. Your flame is out. Okay, I'm kind of stuck here then unless they get over here. This can't be how it ends, man. I wish that these notes would allow me to get something back. Like, I'm fairly well protected here, but yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna get the crap beaten out of you. No, 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 come on. Don't go for the statues. Come to me. Come to me. You're gonna die if you fly. Oh, are we screwed? Are we screwed? That dude is going back there. I'm gonna risk it with him. I'm going with you guys. No. I don't think this is worth it, guys. We need to retrace our steps a bit. Oh, I'm dying because I'm in the water. We need to get out of here. We're gonna die really fast. We're probably dead here. We're probably dead. Oh, how are we not dead? How are we not dead? We have 7 left. They're like dying behind that pillar over there. My question is, how do we progress? Oh, how did it hit me there? For frick's sake, dude. I just got hit in the head by that. Do we need to make for that gap? Okay, they're still alive. I'm actually gonna right now look up a map. I'm going on to the map. Okay, we got a map. How do we get the hell out of here? After the storm sequence has been... No, that's different. Okay, they don't seem to understand either. I'm just I don't think any of us know like where we're supposed to go. Okay, we run through this. We deposit our wings at statues. The statues are in the form of sky kids shrouded in darkness. By depositing wing lights with them, the player in essence is saving them while causing themselves to grow weaker. While carefully navigating Zone 1 on the map, seen on the right side of the page, listen closely to the audio cues. The red rain will have a sound of crystal shattering, which signifies that it is not safe. When entering the continuous red rain, avoid jumping. It will knock the avatar down. Use a deep call feature to help friends hang on to their winged light for just a little while longer. So, what? Do we... It doesn't say where we're supposed to go, though. That's kind of the thing. How do we navigate this? Okay, there is a map. Okay, that is that. Okay, where we are right now, I'm looking at a map of where I think we are. Is there a circle behind us? It kind of is. Yeah, straight up it. We just kind of have to keep moving forward in a weird way, it seems. I'm making a run for it. The fact that I got through that unscathed is insane. Careful, guys. Don't get hit. Okay, no way in hell am I going after that one. Where are you guys going? Oh, I see. I'll follow. Yeah, this is. I could not imagine doing this on your own without any sort of information. That's ludicrous. That's absolutely insane. No, 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 not yet, not yet. Wait for the red to pass. Okay, we're gonna move. I'm gonna make a run for it. Why is the game making me fly? We're almost there. Please, I would be so devastated. This is actually allowing me to kind of like look around this rock a bit to see what we're dealing with here. It's not, you just kind of went under the map a bit. Okay. That's the thing, is like I can't see where we're supposed to go in this. If you guys were to go ahead, you seem to be in better shape than me. Just inherently, your outfits aren't as destroyed as me. I'll try to get to you guys on the next one. Okay, thank you for lighting that. Okay, the sound effect was gone. I'm dead. There is no way we're making it. 1. Nope, we died anyway. What's going on? Are we dead or no? Okay, now we died. I don't know what's going on here. I can't really control anything. I don't know what this means. I'm kind of attached to them, it seems, in a way. Yeah, like I'm like their survival seems to indicate that I will survive as well, quote unquote, maybe. I'm not sure. If they live through this, then I think we all do, is the thing. It's just us three, it seems. This guy's kind of gone insane. No, stop it. That's the thing, is like, I don't know how many wings they have. If they just make it through, we'll get everything that we have done so far, I think. Keep going, guys. It's right there. It's literally right there. They're just dying. They're just standing around dying, it seems. That's my question. It's like, I don't know how many wings these guys have. Can they just take the brute force of it or what? That person just went through the floor a little bit. The server. That's the thing. At this point, there is no flame. Oh god, look at the rocks. It's also a little weird how there's just no music for us now that we died. There's no music in the spirit world, I guess. Yeah, this is really weird. Like we're all that's the shame of this, is that like we're almost there. We're almost at the end. Stop it. God, these rocks are kind of just, yeah. Totally insane. It would be nice if I could actually freely move around as a ghost. I can't. I'm kind of like attached to this one person. Oh, did they die back there? Yes, they did. Okay. It's up to this one person. This is insane. This is really insane. This is a lot of pressure to put on this one person, too. And yeah, the rocks just do not seem to stop. So either this person dies or we make it. Where are they going? Oh my god, they're going for another statue. Are you insane? Your greed. Your greed will kill us. Just go for the exit. Go for the giant spinning rhombus. Go for the giant spinning rhombus. You're gonna kill us. Just go for the giant spinning rhombus, please. Oh, they're gonna kill us because they were going for all the statues. Yeah, we're dead. We're totally dead because they went for all the freaking statues, man. Oh, that blows. That blows, you fool. They went for the statues. We could. I don't even know if I would have survived that anyway, but I'm still, dude. We all died because of this person going for all the statues. Just beeline it. Just go for the end. We had plenty of statues back there. Man. That's just so annoying to me that even their friend who was with them and was talking with them, I assume, like they died first, but still, like they just still went for it anyway. They went for the stupid statues. Uh and that's the crazy thing. I have like 15 hours in this game now at this point or something like that. Crazy enough as that is. And I still, I had like 50 something wings with me. They recommend a minimum of like 20, which is insane. I had like 50 something wings and I still died first. And then these other two, I don't even know how many wings they both had collectively, but they still died as well. It's just they went for the statues at the very end. Wait, did we win? Now I'm confused because what I had read online is that you only learn like the hug emote when you win. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I have no idea. Now I'm really confused. I'm really confused. We will. We won. We what? 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 Did we? Did we win? Did we? I don't know. This is, to my knowledge, this is kind of how the winning scenario is supposed to be. Yeah, this is kind of how the winning scenario is supposed to be, if I recall. The losing one, to my knowledge, is you just lose everything and you're kind of sent back like this. The beginning intro of the game, you're just kind of sent back to the starting area. I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm happy something is happening. That seems to be good.
We lost everything and reached enlightenment. We truly were the Jesus of video games.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel confused, happy but confused. I think we won, because I'm pretty sure these two in front of us are the other two. Oh my god, look at that king jellyfish. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards believing now that we might have actually won. Somehow. Through the power of friendship in MMO. Oh, insane. Yeah, I think we might have won. And yeah, this does seem to be the two that we were with. The game keeps like trying to raise me up instead of flying me forward. Okay. I'm hearing some nasty bell noises. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Also seeing some weird laser lights. Yeah, things are looking a little spooky. I'm not sure if this is good or not. We're going into space. We're going into space now.
Castle in the Sky by Studio Ghibli.
Okay, so what's the story, Morning Glory? Okay, we good? We win? We lose? What's the result? What is the determination of the committee? Oh, those two are still in front of us. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, oh, I was going to say, have our friends disappeared? No, they're flying around in front of us. Oh, there's more. I don't think they're players though. Oh, the call, the notes that it's hitting is the themes. Well, this is the song that I learned on the harp. I don't know if this is like the main theme of the game. I think it is. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, okay, I can just freely steer this then. Yeah, we're just on a set path. I can just move around on it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good game. That ending fight there, I'm still not entirely sure how in the heck we lived through that, or if we died through it and it just gave it to us anyway. I don't know what happened there. Okay, and we're going into the sphere, the big light sphere. I'll know we're done when. Okay, there it goes. Okay, I was like, I'll know we're done when I stop having the ability to make noise. Oh, we lost our wings. Someone built a construct here. Oh, it's like a portal. Wear the outfit on display. It's the same as... Well, this is just a starter one. Right, so this is the instrument interface in the game. Nope, I want to use it. Oh, they're still... Are they still here? What is this? Ascended candles, the most treasured currency in sky, awarded for shepherding wing lights through the storm. Ascend your friendship. Offer a candle to a spirit to ascend your friendship and access new abilities and rewards. Yeah, that's how I got the pants. Ascended spirits will strengthen your items in the next life. Okay. So, is this something I have to do, or is this just like you can do this in town or you can do this here? This just looks like the regular stuff. Also, I'm guessing that the ones that they, like, put into the spirits only count towards them, so I didn't get any of theirs. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I put more than 6 into the souls. So, oh, right, it only gives you, like, that's a weird part. It gives you, like, fractions. It gives you, like, quarters for, like, every one of those souls, wings that you put into somebody's body in that final area. You get like a quarter of a candle. So I got 6 candles out of that. Inherently, to me, that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you fraction it down to how they're giving them out, yeah. That seems accurate. The numbers do not lie, Mason. Oh, you crazy people. Yep, you're crazy, dude. All right. Let's see how this ends. It's only been an hour. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, it's only been an hour. This has been one heck of an hour. Oh, man. The end of this game is so crazy. You are about to be reborn. Yeah, we won. That seems to be it. We got the candles. We got the whole scenario end. Yeah. That blows my mind because the other person died. But, okay. Thank you for playing Sky. Created by That Game Company. Yeah, that blows my mind. I really, really believed we all died there. Okay, we're not going to report that, but at the same time, what happened? Oh no. The worst time for a crash is at the credits. What are the odds? I'm glad that didn't happen in the actual final sequence because then we would be screwed. I'm hoping we're not screwed still because it was in the middle of the credits and that might count. Okay, Sky complete. Okay, no, it didn't count against us. If it counted against us, like the overworld apparently gets like really dark and all of the portals are gone. Well, like off. Oh man. Okay. Everything's fine. We skipped the credit skip. I guess that might be a speedrun tactic. Just happenstance. Look out on skipping the credits. So okay. Okay, yeah. I was hoping I was hoping on a bet we might actually beat the game today. I went in with a lot of confidence, and the fact that we actually did it is fantastic and insane. Whoever those two other people were, thank you so much. We could not have done that today without you. At the same time, I thought we didn't because you died, but apparently that didn't matter. Apparently it didn't matter. So, whew. Okay. Yeah, that's the main story of Sky. That's it. And the rest of the game now is just rinse repeat and explore anything you haven't already. It literally is just that. It's all of these zones. We haven't been to every zone yet, or every map. Getting the rest of the expressions and dressing up your character as you want. It's just really the caveat that if you want to get those special ascended candles, you either have to do the raids that occasionally happen in some maps sometimes with other people, or you have to ascend the Eye of Eden and get the candles. That the way we just did. That's kind of a penultimate goal, is to lose the. That's the thing. We lost all the wings that we had pretty much. We got a few of them back at the end, but now we're back to very little. So I'm actually going to check on that right now since we're here. So I'm going to go back to the Isle of Dawn, the starting map. Darkness has fallen upon Daylight Prairie. We're going to skip this. I won't be able to check if the one that's at the top of this that I got earlier is back again. But apparently when you lose your wings, regardless of the circumstances, it randomly selects what wings you lost. Apparently. I'm not entirely sure on that. But everything I've read seems to imply that when you lose your wings, it randomly chooses what wings you lost and then sends it back to whatever, like, light child that you get the wings from. And it's kind of a rinse repeat. If and you lose it, then it's kind of a penalty, essentially. It's one that kind of sucks because it makes you have to... Yeah, okay, so they're back. Okay. So I actually lost this one earlier when I got hit off camera by one of the krill, one of the dark dragons. and I came back here, and this one happened to be back. So I'm not sure if it's like a sequential order or if it's just like, oh, it randomly chose this one to be back. But yeah, every time you ascend the Isle of Eden, well, the Eye of Eden, you lose your wings. And you have to go back all over the map to find them again. And then you use those as a type of currency to get the candles, but it's also your health as well. So it's an interesting system. I was not so sure about it when I first read about it, but it makes sense in a way to keep you playing the game. I'm still not entirely sold on it, but I do understand it and accept it as the way that this game works. It's not a bad system, but, you know, I don't live my life on this game, so... It's annoying in the sense that the progress that you made... Have I gotten you yet? Oh, we're over here. Yeah, I've gotten you already. The progress that you made, because like I just spent like 6 hours off on my own part, just kind of wrapping up getting more wings, getting more emotes essentially from some of the spirits, and spending a lot of time traversing the map. Like, okay, yeah, so that one's back up there again as well. And it takes a lot of time. I just spent 6 hours doing a lot of the kind of busy work that could have been like 2 more parts. Not a whole lot of anything happened. It was pretty boring, but like boring in like a, well, I don't have a whole lot to talk about kind of way. It's like grinding in Ghost of Tsushima or Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I enjoy playing the game like this, but it doesn't really make for super interesting or gripping content. It's much more just, it's kind of like this. It's just me kind of walking around doing stuff, which is fine, and I enjoy doing that. But yeah, if you enjoy that and you want to see more of this game in the future beyond us continuing, we are going to continue this game. This is just the main story. We're going to do like the movement stuff. We're going to move around the map a lot more. This is not over by any means. But if you're like more open and okay with just like random, like getting essentially like level, it's like grinding in Pokemon. It's just kind of leveling up stuff, except, you know, you're walking around a 3D world collecting light in candles. I like it, but it's just like, I don't know. If you enjoy this game, please leave a comment down below. That's a weird thing. It's like I never bring up like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like this. I hate doing that kind of stuff, but honestly, if you like seeing this game, because I haven't put any of them up yet, and this is going up in a sequential order alongside with Ghost of Yotei, I don't mind if you leave a comment and say whether or not if you like this or not. Because by the time that this is going up, like another part or 2 will already have been recorded or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, this was kind of what I had planned today. I thought it might take a little while longer. Let's go back to the main gate. I just wanted to double check on the wings and see if they respawned or not. All right. And yeah, I have a feeling that sporadically throughout the year, if in like there's a downtime where it's like, okay, when I've gotten my fill of this game, this is probably going to be a game I'll sporadically come back to throughout the year. So I am expecting this game to kind of be like maybe a year long, or just kind of a irregular thing. Just kind of an irregular thing after the fact when I've gotten my fill of this game. Because there are periodical events. There's season pass stuff, if anything like that. It interests me. There's random things. This is an MMO. It's not like a static game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla that I can spend like 2 years digging into consistently. This is not that. This is something that is constantly changing stuff that I will get eventually kind of tired of, and then I'll want to come back to it maybe. Once again, that entirely depends on my mood. But yeah, this was an interesting just unexpected thing for this year. I didn't come into this year expecting to even play this game. I vaguely knew about it. Some people recommended it to me. I have ended up recommending it to people, and I just today beat it somehow through the magic of the internet. I can now say that I've beaten Sky a few days after I got it. I don't know how lucky that is or what. To me, that feels kind of lucky. It's like you could probably spend, like, knowing how MMOs are, you could probably spend a long time playing this game and then ending up in that final boss area with nobody and dying really badly. So yeah. There are a few things I want to do first. First, I want to look in here and see what's going on. We haven't been in here since the beginning. The hopeful steward outside knows where they might be. Seems we found somebody. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm assuming this is the die person. Oh, they just vanished. I know we're ghosts and all, but that was spooky. Colored light may be trapped in certain dark plants. Okay, so it's like giving us a tutorial for this, even though we've already beaten the game. You've returned red light to the dye workshop. The spirits still require one more color. I mean, we have a few dyes. That's one of the things I've been spending my time running around getting is more dyes. Bring back yellow light from the new dark plants in Daylight Prairie. Pretty sure we have that. Do we not? No, we do. We have some. Do you want it or no? Okay, we'll come back later. This is a thing now. It is good to know thing is thing. Right, so there are other workshops and stuff in here as well. Okay, this one is not here. Okay, these are like other dyes that are not available in the overworld that you can buy by trading other dyes or candles, it seems. Okay. Yeah, we already have yellow dye, but sure. I am so glad the game crashing at the credits did not just ruin this for me. That would be such a bummer, man. So, aside from that, I do want to take a very quick look at some of the other like places we haven't been to yet. More specifically, the ones that are here in the Vault of Knowledge, the weird, like, season pass kind of areas. How do I get to them again? Is it by going up or is it through another room? It's not through there. Oh, whoa, 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 I got it. It's back here. Yeah, it's a little weird just lacking the amount of flight that we've been able to have. Oh, speaking of flight, this is actually a little tricky because our character inherently doesn't really want to jump without flight. There we go. Okay. It's something. Right, I'm pretty sure this is the path. Yes, this is it. This is the room where the DLC stuff is. They have it nicely spread out, and they actually have it like there are so many doors here that are not filled that they could do a lot of DLC if they wanted to. They could do a lot of DLC if they wanted to. So I've been to this one. I got the map. That one is the Moomin one way over there. I kind of want to go to the Moomin one. I just want to take a look at it. Just a little look. There's Snufkin's house. Well, his tent. It's so weird. It's so weird to see 3D Moomin. I know that Netflix had like a weird, crappy TV show that most people hated recently. It was like 2019, 2020, something like that. I know that it got universally panned, which is a real shame, but it saves me time from bothering to watch it. No, I'm a pretty modestly like I do thoroughly enjoy the 1990s anime cartoon. So seeing stuff like this is really wild. Freely explore Moomin Valley as a butterfly? Isn't that a novel idea? Oh, we cannot go that way. Okay, so we're kind of stuck here, I guess, unless we actually initiate things, which we're not going to do today, so. Anything else? No. We'll come back to this later. I wanted to have a little look-see do. Right, so I think we're going to go. I want to see if there's a spot here in Daylight Prairie where. Yeah, there's the wing for this from the beginning. I want to see about a area on the map that we do not have yet. Also, one thing I've learned about navigating these wind cloud tunnels is just don't interact with them. Kind of like the end of the game, just let the game control it for you. You can steer, but just do not try to control it because it's going to be a bad time. I think I had some issues with that last time. All right, we can go back up here and get the wing that's up here as well. If we can actually get it, I'm not sure if we're good enough to get it. Man, it was a good thing for me to go around the map and just take a look at a bunch of other places before losing the wings. That was a smart part on my end. Right, so if we go out this way, we'll go to an area that we were not in last time. Because you had to get 4 spirits to go through here. I've already completed this area, but it is a thoroughfare to the area I want to get into next. I think this is like the one game where it's advised for you to stand on fire. I can't think of any others. And our neck just broke. Lovely. All right, so we're at level 10 already. That's nice. Yeah, the concept of losing your wings, the ability to fly and all that, and such a terrifying thing in this game because you work so hard to get it to where you've gotten it at that point. It takes a while to do what you've done. It doesn't seem to be that bad. It's like pulling off a Band-Aid. Right, so this map has the weird crystal stuff that's going on. It's down there on that island. This is a very big map. It's like TGC wanted two very nice looking large maps for people to kind of roam around and have their Breath of the Wild moment in. But what I want to do is I want to try going up there because that looks like a tunnel that leads into another area. I haven't been there yet. If it's nothing, we'll double back to take a look at what's going on down there. I mean, the game is letting us go this way. Yeah, this looks like a passageway. My voice is starting to give out, sorry. It's not letting me go, actually. Never mind. Maybe this is an exit for something. All right, that answered my curious question. I've been in here like 2 or 3 times, and I've seen this kind of light in the sky up here, and I'm like, is that an entryway to somewhere? There are people down there doing stuff. Okay, we're gonna head over there because we can get more candles possibly if we help them out. I wish there was like a dive button or something. No, I don't want to go back to the shrine. It's like there kind of is. There's like a stop. I love that audio glitch. Never get tired of it. No, I don't want to do that. I want to like cancel flight. Thank you. Just drop out of the sky. I just want to drop out of the sky and then fly over. We're really high up though, so this might take a bit. Okay, there's a few people here. That is a geyser. What are you? Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to deal with one of the spirits right now. Somebody's way over there. I thought there were people over here. These crabs really suck. With the crystals in them, they really, really suck. Oh, there are people. Okay, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw some people here. The problem is I was getting my butt handed to me really, really bad, even when I was at our current state when we were like going up against the final boss. This is not easy stuff still. This is just an alternative way to getting those candles that you still need a lot of people and some skill to do. Oof, yeah, we are actually kind of hurt. Oh, see it like that. Now I gotta go get my wings. Okay, someone kind of tried to heal me a bit. That's nice of them. Touching these crystals also hurts, just like the falling rocks. And then once we have gotten rid of the plants everywhere, there's going to be like another mode that we have to deal with. Oh, okay. I see. No, 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 no. Let me join you guys, please. Okay, they're really going after me, unfortunately. Okay, we're joining them. The game. The game is the game. Actually impressive. Not only did we beat the game today, but now I have done this twice. And once on camera. This was rather messy compared to the first time I did it though, because I just don't have the health. Oh, did I just like not get any shards for that? Oh, come on, I helped. Anyway, that's a bit of a bummer. Doesn't seem like we got anything from that. We'll get a wing from this, but that's about it. All right. Well, we didn't get any more crystals. Well, candle bits or anything like that. Now we are home. The home, not the aviary home. And yeah, apparently this is like the traveling merchant guy. He has like different stuff sometimes from previous season passes or other like timed exclusives. I think we're just going to go back to the aviary then. That's kind of it. The fact that we did the little fight there at the end was kind of a bonus. But yeah, next time we will continue with more Ghost of Yotei, more of this, Assassin's Creed eventually, and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. Whew, this game, man. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's got some weird quirks to it, but, you know, it's good. It's good enough. It's good enough for me to continually be like, I want to play that. And a game has to really be interesting to me for me to get hooked to it. So, in any case, if you're enjoying this, awesome. Thank you for watching. We'll continue next time with something. In any case, I need some food. Have a good night.